Yeah, so I have to record today because look at this. Stranger Things, done, that'll be out in a few minutes. Raised by Wolves tomorrow, and then nothing. Nothing is recorded. Nothing. Hey, look at that, the leftovers. I'm forced into recording this morning. I feel like shit. I look like shit. Yesterday was shit. But here we are. Hey, welcome to the channel. I'm Seth. This is the Expanse Season 4, Episode 5, Oppressor. I don't normally record in the mornings, but today I have to. I already got up the parrot, got her situated, cuddled with her for a few minutes on the bed, fed her, watched some TV with her, put her away, and then tiptoed back here, so hopefully she's quiet. Hopefully I can record undisturbed, and if not, you know, everything sucks, so who cares? Par for the course. Went to go to my tax appointment to file and all that, and my car was towed. Even though I've been waiting for a visitor or a parking pass for weeks from this place, and even though it was parked in a visitor's parking spot, so almost missed tax appointment. Then tax appointment was kind of shitty on the return, and yeah, it was just a shitty day. If you think I look and sound shitty now, you should have seen last night. That's why I didn't record last night. That's why I have to record now. Alright, so I mentioned I would speak more on Marco because I edited the episode and then I got to the outro part and it was like, yeah, Marco, and I just kind of glazed over it. And like, Marco was a big fucking deal in this episode because he is connected to Naomi through their son. He was also the one who blew up the Sojourner, you know, killed a bunch of people, and then he's got all these he's got his faction people who want him back, and all these other faction heads were voting, and Drummer throwing the vote to save off a potential civil war, you know, later or sooner. There was a lot going on there, and I kind of, when I get to the outro, I just, what pops up in my mind, and then I go through and edit, and I see everything, and it's like, wow, that was a bigger deal, or that should have been mentioned more, so just want to acknowledge that. Yeah, Murdy's being Murdy, and Holden thinks he's in charge. Murdy's not, but I don't think it's going to fly, because a character like his doesn't just, you know, okay, and just backseat the rest of the season. He's going to be a problem. He's going to be front and center, and I just don't know how. The parrot, the bird, is hopefully not going to start screaming. She does that during the day. Not my bird, you know. I didn't raise it that way. I'm going to start off with the Expanse here. I'm comfortable with the show. I love the show. And if things are quiet, things are going good, might squeeze in some Black Mirror or some Breaking Bad. But no more rambling. Let's get started on the Expanse. This is Season 4, Episode 5, Oppressor. Here we go. Did I fuck this slide up? Yeah, I had this light messed up earlier. You know how, like, when people get to a certain age, they should have to take driver's license tests? I feel like as you approach 40, you should be checked to see if you're allowed near a computer or not. Bobby! Frankie! Just wasting everyone's time. You shouldn't have a YouTube channel at a certain age if you're just doing dumb shit like this. A waste of organs and blood. There should be harvesting stations where you can just donate yourself.
This powerful stuff.
You sure that remote even working?
I wired it myself.
Oh, this is a flashback to them blowing the shit up.
They're here. 10 hours early.
No, leave it.
We have to remove the charge. The drive will set it off.
They need us.
At least blow it now before they land.
So they were gonna disable the pad before they landed, and fuck, they showed up early and then it set it off on the way down, hurting them.
Big surprise for landing, eh?
They got it coming there. Loose now!
I guess her setting it off early let them live as opposed to letting them get closer to it before it exploded.
Welcome to the Rocinante.
The Belters that couldn't handle the gravity, I wonder if they could do like strengthening in the atmosphere, or do like a day down, 2 days up, 2 days down, 1 day up, like endurance training, you know?
My family.
Holden's not gonna let anything happen to them, I promise.
He'll do his best.
They had these sides, these green sides. I don't know what they were, but they kind of looked
Wait
like
outside until you're relieved. I'll watch this one.
What was with the torture? Yeah.
That guy talks a lot.
Don't be mad.
Trade places with me, and then we'll talk about it.
Don't be an asshole. I saved your life out there. You think you could take on all my men by yourself?
I had a shot.
If he chokes you out right now and frees himself. They have an interesting dynamic. I just don't know how it's going to play out for the season. She's going to have to make a choice, or he is. Or, you know, I mean, maybe someone else could do something to her, or something could happen to her outside of
Module 7.
Module 7. I've got attitude.
Sir, we have a situation.
I'm well aware.
You left before we could finish our talk.
Artifacts on this planet are waking up.
You're saying we need to evacuate?
Yes, immediately.
Unlock him.
Earther's out.
I understand. You want to keep your people safe, and so do I.
He'll only help as long as evacuating the Belchers is easier than shooting them.
Yeah.
On a peaceful mission, these squatters drew first blood.
And you used it to justify murder.
I acted against terrorists who'd killed innocent people and were planning further acts of violence. But I'm the bad guy.
They're both
Your
right.
friend here
That's the
assaults
kicker.
Me and my people, but maybe I just got that kind of face.
I'll make sure.
He does have that.
To tell your story.
He's always typecast that way. Oh, I thought he was just gonna like want to leave the Belters, but he's apparently all about it.
Both light shuttles in working order. Disable the safeties, rig it up for remote piloting, and put it on a proximity trigger.
Treat the lens like a friend, and everyone on the other side of the screen will feel it.
Waste of my time.
They're trying to work on her public image and her candor and shit.
James Holden and a bunch of Belters are fucking up our first exploration of an alien world.
Come off as more approachable, nurturing. The caring family matriarch. It tested me.
Get the fuck out.
Okay, that was a good one from her, but I've had some issues with this season with her writing a little bit.
Lucia's on my ship, and my ship is in orbit. She's safe.
And Felcia, was my daughter with her?
I'm sorry, I haven't seen her.
That's bad. Oh, we know who has her. Fucking Mercury.
Now DNAs are going back to orbit. Fine. Let them.
This settlement and everyone in it would be dead.
Yeah.
Not only because a torpedo from my ship was able to kill it.
Was this RC's plan all along?
No. It was mine. Don't make this a fight.
That's true, but if you stay there and get killed by giant metal can openers in the desert, that doesn't help you either.
What do you think it is?
More weird alien shit?
Yeah, basically. I mean...
This is a lot. I mean, I was expecting a lot, but this is a lot.
Right?
Might want to get that checked out. Squatter camp hygiene makes for all sorts of nasty infections. Just itches.
Yeah, your whole eye gets puffy green, just itches. No, treat me.
I told him not.
I want to hear about this alien technology. Every detail.
I wanted to say that Avasarala's performances have been, like, not underwhelming, but she's been used as, like, a meme or a punchline. Like, her writing isn't as sophisticated. It's the closest thing to a complaint I could say about this season so far.
Your boss, Mercury, was shooting at me not long ago.
He's not my boss. And
he's a dick.
kind of an ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's a dick.
Fill some gaps in the...
I said I need to talk to her.
Okay, cool your jets there, friend. I'll transfer you over.
Cool your jets there, darling friendo, pal man. Carter.
He wants to talk to you.
What? Who?
Felcia, our daughter. Tell me you know where she is.
Jacob, I don't. Matri.
Yeah.
He said.
What?
Think of your daughter.
We were just trying to put them off. Slow them down until we could get a load of ore out. Someone had to be strong.
And I wasn't?
She took
I wasn't strong enough?
took initiative and...
Because I didn't want to bring the killing to this planet?
Jacob, you have to fight. If we did all that, and it doesn't even matter.
Double down on the dumb.
All these terrible things you've done, they didn't save us.
Yo, are you gonna be okay? Is she just internally, like, just bleeding and gonna swell up? What, is she not gonna call for help, or... I'm just gonna stand here and bleed to death.
Trouble coming.
She still has a daughter to live for, to fight for, to find. Like, come on, man. Yeah, just walk around grimace-faced, all pissed off, you know?
Oh, my sweethearts.
What the fuck do you want?
The bugs that showed up exactly when you did. The lightning, and the way you happened to be exactly where the lightning started. The underground structures, the digging machine. None of this happened until you showed up. You are connected to this, and you are withholding information.
It's classified.
Were those gunshots?
Yes, those were.
See the inside of his head.
Don't make me ask again.
If you shoot that rifle right now, you'll shoot your friend in the hand, because there's a hand right there. Yeah. Anyone got a grenade? I'll sort things out.
You look like you're having a good time.
I do enjoy the clarity of these moments. Now you see what I've been working with.
the sea level up so all the walls keeping the cities.
We ask the candidates to keep their answers brief and on topic.
Oh, debate
First
time.
question, want to ask the candidates how they would protect us from a second Eros incident.
That's a very good question. The Eros incident was... What we need now is leadership that can embrace the possibilities while managing the risks.
You think so?
You ask how I would protect Earth from another Eros incident? The same way I did last time.
So Mercury forcing them out is the answer.
You know I don't want to do this.
It's better than Mercury killing everyone.
Mercury has no right making them leave, and neither do you.
If they die here, it's on me.
If they're choosing
And
to
it's on the
stay...
humans, don't decide for them. Tell them the truth, and let them decide for themselves.
Y'all right in there?
No, sir.
Her pulse is weak.
She's got no more blood left in her.
That's what he meant by popper and that little swelling thing. Stop it.
God damn. I don't even know what the hell I'm looking for in here.
That's all right.
But do not make me tell your daughter I had to let you die. Fucking tell me what to do.
Thank you. Is that the first time he's been, like, angry like that? It's like flying a ship, but a magic school bus inside the body. Woo! The sound of the laser sounds like a gun, like... Brrrt, brrrt, brrrt.
I can't even die right.
You can't even die right.
I'm not gassing anybody on Mercury's orders. I just don't want to see you get shot over this.
Trying real hard. I don't know if it's gonna matter, man.
I'm unarmed!
He's a bomb!
Shit.
Bang, bang, bang.
What's he doing?
Me and him.
Yeah, doing Holden shit.
And I've been on the waiting list for vocational training and job placement for 30 years.
30
I want to ask the
years.
candidates.
And my opponent exploited political connections to jump the line and take the spot that would have gone to someone.
My opponent has asked what happened to the person whose place I took. George, would you stand up, please? George Cantor was my first alternate. When I got my appointment at the regional government, I hired George to work with my policy research team. My second alternate was a woman named Lee Fan. My third alternate was Christoph Heimer. And we say anyone can make it, any one of those 6,000, not two.
A fair rebuttal so
Not
far.
10.
A fair little comeback.
We aren't afraid to take risks. And with 1,300 new solar systems, we can provide that opportunity for everyone.
There's a boom and then it dries up
Farmers
and then
engineers,
your
and
nature
drive and
has to
ambition, what we
change.
need.
Otherwise you're just moving the goalpost.
Security alert.
Ma'am, you need
Please
to come with us
remain
right
where
away.
you are until further.
She's already on her ship, okay?
It's on a collision course with Sentinel-19.
The asteroid spotter. What's the threat assessment?
The ship's drive is a fusion bomb, and it's targeting our early warning system. Protocol is to assume there's more than one on its way.
So why haven't we killed the ship already?
Ma'am, we just got a flash from Signal Intelligence. The drive signature on record also matches a colony ship called the Sojourner.
The one the Belter said was lost as scrap?
They not dead, or was the transponder taken off and put on a decoy ship?
Destroy the ship immediately.
Woo! It's like, nah, if this thing is supposed to be wrecked, then this can't be it, right? Then that would mean Marcos didn't kill... Well, no, we saw all those people get spaced, all those bodies float around.
If we were supporting colony ships instead of stranding them out where they're easy prey for piracy, it wouldn't have...
Who won the debate? People say Gao edged her.
Do you mind if I come in?
It's your ship.
That wasn't the question.
I didn't deserve to be saved.
Well, I know why. It's a guilt thing. But...
I was young and in love with a boy who had a crazy plan. I'd hack reactor control programs. He had a way to insert them into inner ships, rescue them for a price later. And it wouldn't look like piracy because
he saved
so
him.
Grateful that we saved him.
That's funny.
That was the story he told me. It was the one that blew up in the docks at Luna. Because the man I loved, the father of my child, used my code to overload the reactor. We killed 516 people.
Dang.
It was the last time he let me see my little boy.
Yeah, Drummer was asking last episode, where is Philip?
There is a path from where you are to where I am. All we did was buy you a little time. You decide what you want to do with it.
Alright, Dumbledore.
Damn it, everyone shut up for a minute!
This is the same shit that's been going on forever.
It's not why I'm here.
You're gonna
I
spill the
haven't told any of you
beans.
the truth. I started being contacted by a man I knew who died on Eros. The proto-molecule was somehow projecting him into my brain. The ring transits.
Is there any way to test this information? Because anyone can claim to have prophetic visions.
You're
but
the
that
one who
doesn't mean-
fucking wanted to
About
know.
everything so far. That thing in his head is giving him answers.
Or he's just a crazy person with a few lucky guesses.
Saying these alien artifacts are responding to something that you're doing. Is there any way we can use that to control them?
I don't know.
It doesn't matter. If we leave here, we
Ugh, Martian jams. No, thank you. Oh, the volcanoes or the islands.
Oh my god.
Fucking excuse me? A nuke just went off? Oh, that's a shitty place to stop. That was 4-5. The Expanse. Oppressor. As tensions on Ilus reach a boiling point, Holden reveals a secret. Okay, that was the very end of the episode there. He talked about his connection to the blue shit. Of course, no one believed him. Everyone's like, tell me, I want to know. And then as soon as he says something, it's like, you're crazy. How could you? It's like, it's a long experience, subjective reality. It is kind of like a subjective truth for him, which is interesting. Because a lot of times I'm dismissive of subjective truths. It's like, no, if it's not true for everyone. Yeah, he is experiencing this thing. I mean, because it's a TV show and there's alien life involved, we just write it off as a connection. We, the viewer, are happy to accept him hearing shit. But if it was you on the rock listening to this guy say this shit, you'd feel a little differently. I read half of the Oppressor episode description and then I started to read the next episode. Avasarala debates Nancy Gao while an emergency on the Roci forces Alex and Naomi into action. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that Avasarala is getting more screen time, getting more, political intrigue and an opponent to bounce off of. Because when it's just her zinging F-bombs and, shitting a line out and then cutting away, it's like, I'm not upset per se, but they did kind of, I feel like they've memed her a little bit for this 4th season. Like, they were aware of what 1 through 3 Avasarala was, and now they're just like, they're leaning into it a little hard, I think. That's all. Yeah, Alex and Naomi hop into action. Yeah, when Alex yelled at her, yelled at the nurse, the doctor woman, I forget her name. I'd have to know her name to forget it. Alex was yelling at Dr. Woman, and it kind of got me for... kind of got me for a second there, and it was an interesting situation, because it wasn't heartwarming and it wasn't tragic, but it was kind of like an overlap of both, and that kind of caught me, awkwardly. I'm glad that even Alex acknowledged it, apologized for yelling. He was aware of how intense it got for him. Speaking of the doctor, she had a talk with her husband, that was good. But yeah, the daughter is missing. Does Murdy have her? It makes sense from a drama perspective. Or maybe she's missing or hurt somewhere, and then that's going to cause him to think that she's missing, and then he's going to eventually lash out, and then which would suck because he didn't want to double down on the violence earlier when his wife was telling him, you got to do it. He was like, no, all this problem you're bringing here, and to have him eventually snap, turn to violence, and then have him be wrong it would be so shitty for all involved. Because, like, the conversation points of, like, they fired first, and Murdy's point of view, it's not wrong. It's not wrong, but I don't know. It's weird, because if a charge wouldn't have gone off, if they wouldn't have had a sabotage landing, it wouldn't have been Rosebud's. Murdy still would have been Murdy, so how would have this unfolded differently, but still, leaning towards get rid of the Belters. And yeah, the episode ended with apparently it looked like a mushroom cloud on the surface. I don't know if that has to do with the islands, the chain of dots heating up on the other side of the planet, or if a ship crashed or someone shot a nuke. I don't know. I'm sure they'll cover it in the next episode, but that's it on this one for now. Thank you all for being here. I don't know when I'm watching the next one, but I do look forward to it, so thanks again for being here. Hope to see you again, and goodbye.